The evening hadn't advanced further than the Saturday TV documentary before Hanne Wilhelmsen nodded off. Her live-in partner, a woman of the same age, their birthdays only 3 weeks apart, hadn't glimpsed her all week long. Even on Ascension Thursday, a public holiday, Hanne had disappeared at daybreak, returning home around 9 o'clock to collapse into bed. Today they had made up for lost time. They slept late, rode the motorbike for 4 hours, and stopped at roadside cafes to eat ice cream. They felt like sweethearts for the first time in ages. Although Hanne had slept through a cheesy Saturday matinee while Cecilia prepared dinner, she had hardly finished devouring the food and at most half a bottle of red wine when she flaked out on the settee. Cecilia wasn't sure whether she should be annoyed or flattered. Deciding on the latter, she spread a blanket over her partner and whispered in her ear, "You must be really sure of me, you know." The sweet scent of female skin and faint perfume kept her there. She kissed her gently on the cheek, letting the tip of her tongue move light as a feather across the fine hairs on the sleeping woman's cheek, as she made up her mind to wake her, after all. An hour and a half later, the phone rang. It was Hanne's phone. They could tell by the tone. Cecilia's phone had a ringing sound, Hanne's a chime. That they had 2 telephones with separate numbers wounded Cecilia deeply. Hanne's phone was never to be touched by anyone but herself, as no one from Oslo police headquarters was to know she shared a house with another woman. The phone system was one of the few incontestable rules on which their 15-year-long live-in partnership was founded. It didn't stop. If it had been Cecilia's phone, they would have let it ring until it gave up. All the same, its insistent sound indicated it might be something important. Groaning, Hanne hauled herself up to stand naked in the doorway leading to the hallway, with her back to the bedroom. "Wilhelmsen, go ahead." "Iversen, on duty here. Sorry to phone so late." Hanne glanced at the clock on the kitchen wall, just visible from where she was standing, well past midnight. "No, it's perfectly all right." She yawned, shivering slightly in the faint draft from the hallway door. "Irene Orsby felt it was appropriate to contact you. We have a new Saturday night massacre for you. It looks absolutely hellish." Cecilia crept up behind her to place a pink toweling dressing gown, adorned with a massive Harley-Davidson logo, over her shoulders. "Whereabouts?" "A workman's hut, belonging to the Merlven Company beside the River Low. It had been secured with a little padlock, but a toddler could have managed to get in if he wanted to. You've no idea what it looks like in there." "Oh, yes, I've some idea. Did you find anything interesting?" "Nothing, only blood, everywhere. Do you want to see it?" Detective Inspector Wilhelmsen wanted to see it. The blood-soaked scenes of non-existent crimes were beginning to intrigue her profoundly. On the other hand, although Cecilia's patience was well-renowned, it was not inexhaustible. A line had to be drawn. "No, I'll content myself with the pictures this time. Thanks for phoning." "No bother." Just as she was about to replace the receiver, she changed her mind in a flash. "Hello, are you still there?" "Yes." "Did you notice if there was anything written in the blood?" "Yes, in fact, a number, several digits. Pretty illegible, but it's been photographed from all angles." "Excellent. That's actually quite important. Good night, and thanks again." "No problem." Hanne Wilhelmsen scuttled back to bed. "Anything important?" Cecilia asked. "No, only another of those pools of blood I told you about. Nothing serious." A few minutes later, Hanne Wilhelmsen was drifting somewhere in the borderland between dreams and reality, on the point of falling asleep, when Cecilia dragged her back. "How long are we going to continue with this phone system?"